Okay, let's see. Looks like we're live. Alright. Greetings, Wallace. This is Interrogator Salariwas, Attaché to Milady Inquisitor Markham of the Order Hereticus, and welcome to Looking Cute and some gaming. Today, I'm actually gonna try my very first gaming stream. So, let's see if we can pull this off. So far, the game is coming in well. And today we'll be playing Tales of Iron. I've never played this game before, but it looks like adorable, and I can't wait to play it. It's about a little, like a little mouse, Dark Souls. So let's start the game. Fairy tale mode for players who want to enjoy the story. Now let's actually go for at least a normal mode. Experience the game as originally intended, a balanced combination of story and brutal combat. Alright, let's try this.
For centuries and longer, rats have fought tirelessly to repel the incessant frog invasions. Peace was only ever short-lived, until finally a young monarch rose to power. King Rattus, first
These are
in his
so cute.
name, unified the rat kingdoms under one rule, repelling Greenwort and his kind back to the putrid swamps from whence they came. Crops prospered, families flourished, and the magnificent Crimson Keep climbed ever higher toward the sky.
I really like the art of this game.
Past, King Rattus the Savior grew old, and the kingdom vulnerable once more. His people grew anxious, some claiming to perceive a faint odor in the air. Greenwort had returned with a ferocious vengeance. Amassing an army of unfathomable scale, he burned everything in his path towards the Crimson Keep. King Rattus gazed down upon his withered claws, barely able to hold the crown. He had little hope wielding a sword. So it was decided the crown should pass to Whisker's new. Arise, young prince, for the kingdom needs a hero. And so,
Box hero.
your tale begins.
My tail. Oh, come on. It's gotta be a better line than that.
When his squire woke him with this god-awful noise, the young prince was dreaming about this day, just like he had for months. Now it was here, he better be ready.
Yeah, let's do this. Alright, so I can jump. Okay, that's some kind of dodge, I guess. Frog resistance. Alright, let's see here. Look like I'm ready. Guess I gotta go over there.
If he'd known how unlike a dream today would be, he might have stayed in his bed.
What's in here? It's okay. Alright, let's get out of here. I guess he's letting us know that the king is downstairs. A little safe point. Fine, we'll go that way. Okay. Keep going. It's kinda cute how they do the whole, like, audio thing. I guess how they're talking. Guess I gotta go eat.
All the prince had ever wanted was to prove worthy of his father's crown. He might be the smallest brother, but if he was prepared, he thought he had some small chance.
Guess I can't go that way. Food that way.
Reggie's brother, the chef, offered a fine menu, but after Dennis had eaten, there was no food left. Chef would need new supplies from the cellar if Reggie wanted a decent breakfast.
Off to the fruit cellar. Fruit, a nutritious staple in many a rat dish. So the chef should be able to use this in his recipes. Berries, ripe red berries, fit for a king. The chef should be able to use this in his recipes.
The bard had found the last of the summer raspberries in the bare basement. The bard was quick to offer one, even though they weren't his.
Water, fresh drawn water. The chef should be able to use this in his recipes. So we got everything we need. Guess we sit down and put those recipes together. Yeah, there we go.
He had the ingredients. His brother, the chef, would make you a feast fit for kings. Or so he says. Reggie only ever gets his brother Dennis's leftovers, so he wouldn't know.
And we have the original Chaos Hunter saying greetings again, Piwas. How you doing, Chaos Hunter? Tried on my very first gaming stream today. Hopefully it turns out well. Always been a little worried whether or not this thing will actually work. I figured I'd start with something with a little less intensity as far as what's it called? Rendering capacity. How you been? Have a good week? Right now we're playing Tales of Iron. It's supposed to be a mouse Dark Souls type. Guess I gotta go to the bulletin board. Alright, going upstairs. And then you said, I was thinking that I had never seen you game on here. Yeah, I've never gamed before. Like, I've never felt like my computer system could actually handle it. So far, I'm doing okay with this low-intensity graphical game. Because whenever I've tried to play a more graphically intensive game, it usually slows down everything. And then I can't really do anything as far as, you know, the stream. My voice will come in all choppy or really slow. So that's like, yeah, so I feel like I gotta use a very low, intense, graphically intense, should I say, game.
His brother, the smith, could forge armor and weapons to see off any enemy. He'd make some for Reggie, if the young prince could find blueprints for a rat of his stature.
I wonder if I should go all night. And then the original Chaos Hunter says, I have been well enough. Thank you. And you? I'm doing pretty good. I can't really complain. Currently have a little bit of free time, so I figured I'd try finally game streaming for once. And he says, sorry for the delayed response. My phone isn't behaving itself. Oh, hey, no worries. Let me try going all light here. Get the feeling that weight is gonna play a heavy role on this game. You see how it goes to red? Yeah, let's stick with light. We'll go full light. You'll be a speedy little mouse. It says dummy training. Before the trial can begin, Reggie needs to warm up. The training dummy shouldn't put up too much of a fight. Red attacks cannot be parried. Yellow attacks cannot be dodged. That should be interesting. Yeah, I think I remember where we could do the training. It's in here, if I remember correctly. Oh, did that hurt me? Yeah, one of the reasons why I decided to play this game is because hopefully it'll let me pause. Because one thing that I've always noticed is whenever there's a streamer who's playing a game, you can't really dodge. I mean, you can't really talk to your players because you're too busy playing the game. Well, not players. You're too busy talking to your fellow you're too busy playing to talk to your audience. There we go. The Chaos Soldier says, a lot of you I follow on here have been playing low graphic games. The style seems to becoming quite popular, especially with games like that fancy French one being released. Are you talking about, what was it, Claire Expedition? Wait, how do you say that? Expedition 33, I think that's what it's called. You said, I don't remember the name, just that it's a primary French development. I think it's that, Claire... Why am I forgetting the word? Expedition, there we go. Claire Expedition 33. Yeah, I heard all this. Then the original Chaos just said Bing Bong. Okay, so I guess I'd have to go there. Okay, but I did the dummy training, so what else is left?
His eldest brother
Well, I
didn't
guess
think
here's where
Reggie
it
could
is.
hit a target, even if it was standing still. But Reggie had been training hard. The training dummy's red attacks were too strong to block. It was fast. Reggie could be faster. Not even Reggie could dodge the dummy's yellow attacks. His only hope was to parry with his trusty shield.
That's interesting.
The dummy's final attack shook the ground. Reggie would need to dodge to remain unscathed.
How did your kill team character concept turn out? I think it turned out well. What's it called? Hold on. She's on my Instagram page right now if you want to check it out. Okay, I had to leave it pressed.
Freshly squeezed bug juice, drink of champions. Nothing better after a long fight.
Yeah, so she's completed. You can actually see the drawing on Instagram. I really like how she came out. Pretty eager to do more drawings of her. Her name is Go Yen. Go Yen. It's actually a patching name. I already have ideas for the other characters.
Dennis was impressed.
Can I fill up?
If Reggie could just grow another couple inches, he might even have been worried.
The trial grounds. Okay, trial by combat. The trial grounds have been prepared. The entire kingdom has arrived to see who will be the new king. Guess I gotta go that way. Chaos Hunter says, are they something you're planning to have 3D printed or something to inspire a kit bash? The former, not the latter. The idea is to have a full kill team that you guys would be interested in playing as. Pretty much, I want to have a whole cast of characters. Goyen is just the first. But yeah, I would figure that low graphic video games would actually be very popular in Twitch, especially because they bog down the OBS a lot less, or any other kind of streaming platform. Yeah, because whenever I try to like stream Dark Tide, which is what the game I was originally hoping to stream on here for you guys, it was just a little too much for me. So wait, let me actually save here. When you say for like an RPG, you mean Goyen and the other characters? The idea is to not only have a line of 3D printed characters that you could play kill team as for the Inquisitorial agents, but also maybe make stories with them, with all the characters, including myself. So have like a full little story of me and my Inquisitorial kill team. Maybe eventually have a video game like an RPG done.
Reggie'd never seen the Crimson Fort so full of ratfolk. The whole kingdom was there. Some even cheered for him. But the king had let his eldest brother lead the procession.
They are so cute. I'm serious. This is adorable. I love this art style. Oh, camera full up. The original Chaos Hunter says, I meant like for one of GW's D&D style games. Oh, you mean like Dark Heresy or Rogue Trader? If I made the game like that, that'd be awesome. I would love to have a game like that too.
If he was scared, he wasn't showing it. He was going to show all of them what he was made of. If nothing else, this would be no easy win for Dennis.
Okay, as Hunter says, it's very well done, like an animated picture book. Yeah, it's very cute. Yay, happy
He'd done
dance.
it. He proved himself a worthy heir to his father's kingdom.
And then he falls. Oh! Called it a little too soon.
His dream was about to come apart.
Because I wasn't meant to win that one. But my dad, no! Oh, I got a bunch of arrows on my back. Oh wait, that's not
Prince
me.
woke this time from a dream of blood and frog spawn, finding he had neither a crown, nor a kingdom, nor a father.
I guess I got a crappy sword. And a tiny little shield.
He needed a place to recover, somewhere to make a plan.
It's kind of hard to see with my own avatar. Maybe I can make myself smaller. So I can't do groups within groups. That's kind of lame. Come on. There we go. butt juice. Is this how you heal, maybe? Let's drink it up. That seems like the way I'm supposed to go, so let's check what's down below. I may need to stop doing that. Oh, you little shit. Region says secret stream. No, it's not. It's actually me trying to see if I can actually pull a game stream. So far, so good. I just gotta be careful about the kind of games I play. How you doing, Region? Everything good? Be good. What you been up to? Region says, it's okay, I will understand if you play League, but I will be disappointed. Hey, don't worry, I will not be playing League. So far, like I said, I can only seem to play low-intensity graphical games. Region says, I was working when I saw you, but I just got home, still working on moving. Oh, okay, how's that going? And how's work? Work going okay? You said terribly. I'm sorry. Got him. And, Scale 100 says, moving is more stressful than it needs to be. Oh yeah, most definitely. I'll probably be moving here in a few months, so I'm not looking forward to that either. Regio says, don't be. It's the curse I take to live with my hobbies. Yeah, I know that feeling. Region says, I know, right? It's like I finished moving this only to realize somehow there's more stuff. Yeah, you're never done. Things are looking pretty grim in my dear old kingdom. And Reggie says, anyhow, why are you playing as a Skaven? I figured that this was the closest I could get right now to a Warhammer-related stream. So I figured Tales of Iron was the closest. I might try to play a little bit of Mechanicus later, but I don't know if my system can handle it. Hopefully it can. In fact, let's see if we can try it now. Would you like to see me play Mechanicus?
With killing the king, the Frog Horde had torn down his throne room, leaving behind little more than smoldering rubble. The bodies of his king, dead and defiled. Reggie had never seen such evil, nor felt such rage.
I died. Hey, Ragion said, well, Original Chaos says it's your ship, Captain. And Ragion says, doesn't matter to me, but this also seems interesting. Yeah, it's very cute. I figured this should be fun to play. Let's go full screen here. Alright, we'll try this again, this time without dying. And the video says on Rosario stream on Monday. Hey yo, how you doing, video? And that original video cast just says, hey, famous last words. Oh yeah, most definitely. If he said let's fucking go, yeah. Ah, this has turned bad. Okay, so video said let's fucking go, then says doing fine, leg day today, walking hurts. And Ragion says, are you saying you don't leg day every day? Yeah, leg days are the worst. Oh, hold on. But gotta deal with. How do I get rid of this? It won't show me the... Okay, I need to turn that off. Here we go, turn off. Can I get rid of the chat? Oh well, never mind. We'll just keep going. You win today, but... Right, yeah, I was just laughing. A sneaky bastard, stab him in the back. Ryan says, lol, darn tech priests not doing their job. Yeah, most definitely. Alright, hopefully no more issues. It looks like I am stuck. Only in the beginning. That's why I don't do a lot of gaming. I am a terrible gamer. Got him. Alright, you bastard. Got him. There's the bard.
Reggie had his crown at last, but not his kingdom.
That's the guy I beat, right?
Dennis had returned, but shamefaced. Drunk from drowning his sorrows in the village, he couldn't hold back the frogs there, or stop them taking their brother, the chef.
Alright, let's go back this way, see if we can do something over here. Nope, that's it.
Reggie had to get to Longtail Village to rescue his brother, and fast. If he could fix the travel board, it'd show the quickest way.
Okay, I missed a few there. It says I have the rest of M body to take care of. 2, I guess. And then Ragyan says that's why you do both. Now I have a crown, but at what cost? And Miguel says, yes, never forget to always work out every day for every part of your body. Will you die? Yes, but you will die looking good. Yeah, that's the idea. You gotta always try to die looking good. Hammer, the trusty tool of a builder. It could be used to
More than
repair
one
the
use for a
travel
hammer.
board.
And its work on the frog skull seemed to be done.
That ain't grim, I don't know what is. Hammer meet nail. Nails. A skilled builder could put these to good use to repair the travel board. Guess he did it. Guess there's nothing left for me to do but to travel. Man, so far I'm liking the game.
Longtail Village always smelled of fresh, whole bug bread before. Now it reeked of burning fur and gore, and something putrid. Pond slime, and those that dwelt in it. The Frog Clan Bog Brothers.
We have your little bench. I guess we have to save here. Now let's check to the right first. Eat it, frog. Ooh, a spear. Wonder where I can switch my weapons here. Guess I can't switch weapons right now. Can I do it here at the save spot? Nah, it doesn't look like it. I guess I'll need a double jump in order to go further. Yeah, that'll build the bridge here. We're gonna skip that save since we kind of got beat up a little bit there. That's adorable. In memory of Dennis, Robin, Pinky, Doug, Rexy. I can't read that one name. Ram, and Reggie, aka Bum Bum. Oh, damn it. Rega says, I wonder if they're the devs' real pets. Yeah, that's my guess. That one's a tough one. We'll try this again. Okay, this guy's a little trickier. Got him. Village Hokey. Hokey. Obtained from the village guard, Captain. This key unlocks the village hall.
Guard Captain's last act was to secure the village elder in the town hall and bar this gate to the Frog Horde. But some had got past him.
wonder if I can switch weaponry in here.
The captain was right. The frogs were inside. The villagers, they had no more fighters. Until now.
Ah. I wonder if I messed up. Yeah, I probably messed up. Should have saved before going in there. Now I gotta fight that guy all over again. Rayon says that's kind of rough to frog. Yeah, it's not easy. Ah. Got him. And the original Chaos Hunter's laughing, saying, "I'm rooting for Spock." So you got the reference, huh? I was always more of a Kirk guy myself.
Guard Captain's last act was to secure the village elder in the town hall and bar this gate to the frog horde. But some had got past him.
So this again, this time without dying. And then the Chaos Hunter says, although my first thought went to the Cable Guy movie. Yeah, he actually does that in the Cable Guy movie too.
Captain was right. The frogs were inside. The villagers, they had no more fighters. Until now.
Oh, but Alright, let's do this again.
The captain was right. The frogs were inside.
That one
The
spear
villagers,
frog
they had
has
no
a
more
lot of
fighters.
health.
Until now.
You lousy bastard. Got this fry at least. Ah, damn it. Right, guys, it's so close. Yeah, I know, right?
The frogs were inside. The villagers, they had no more fighters. Until now.
I'm not doing good on this one.
The captain was right. The frogs were inside. The villagers, they had no more fighters. Until now.
And Chaos Monster says, also my comment was a slight dig. Spot was originally supposed to be green and frogs are stereotypically depicted as being green. Oh wow, I didn't know that.
The captain was right. The frogs were
The more you
inside.
know.
The villagers, they had no more fighters. Until now.
Okay, we got this, we got this.
The captain was right. The frogs were inside. The villagers, they had no more fighters. Until now.
Damn it.
The captain was right. The frogs were inside. The villagers, they had no more fighters. Until now.
Ah, come on, I almost had it.
That's right. The frogs were inside. The villagers, they had no more fighters. Until now.
Not looking so hot. Come on, I got this. Come on, come on.
That's right. The frogs were inside. The villagers, they had no more fighters. Until now.
Stupid arrow guy. Come on. Don't get tilted. Don't get tilted. We can do this.
That's right. The frogs were inside. The villagers, they had no more fighters. Until now.
Got one. Got two. Ah, there's a variant. Yeah, let's go with the bunny ear, sure. And Chaos Hunter says, way to stick with it. Because of Dynasty Warriors 3, I have an extreme dislike for archers in video games. Yeah, I don't blame you. I've played a little bit of Dynasty Warriors, though definitely not some of the newer ones. And yeah, that can be quite the pain. And then Ragiel says, it's a cheesy way to make a fight harder. Well, they're definitely not gonna make it easy for me. Okay, good. I can rest here. Cheesy, mice.
Reggie
I
had
think it
found
works.
them. The Elder and Robin the Ranger, who had been his last guard. The young king sought no thanks for saving them. He sought only to find his brother.
My brother. Come on, brother. Wonder if I can jump higher with the bunny. Okay, so that's always the same thing again.
If this old rat was right about what was
Ooh,
beyond
I can make
the gate,
more
he'd need to stock up and prepare.
bug juice. Oh, nice! I can finally switch around my weapons and stuff. Alright, all tapped up on bug juice now. Yeah, I can finally mess around with my outfit. Alright, the original Chaos Soldier says, if some game journals get their way, boss fights will end as skippable interactions. I know, right? So the crown weighs more. I like the little beanie. Let's go with the little beanie. I would go with the bunny helmet. Or with the like weird frog helmet. I'm gonna go with the beanie. And for armor, let's see what we got. Yeah, that's that kind of cute. Like a little chef outfit. What is this? Like a some kind of swimsuit? Well, like a prison swimsuit? I guess I can't get anything here. Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay, so I think this is what this is. Like a little either chef or soldier. Yeah, it is like a little chef. So if I go with that shield, then I look like a little chef there with my whole outfit and frying pan. What's this? Oh, that's gotta be... Yeah, I think I know what that is. I guess for now, let's go with the heavier stuff. I feel like as long as I don't go over that little tick mark, I should be good. so this spear is better than the other one. This sword is about as good as the spear. But I'll stick with the spear. Oh, but the sword weighs less. I'll still stick with the spear. Let's see how the spear fights. Ooh, I like that. Gotta go all the way over there. Oof, that guy hits hard. Ah, damn it. He started rage and it made it difficult. Oof. Ah, damn it. So close. I think I got his trick. Stab, 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 stab. Run, run, run. Ah, so close. Oh, come on. I wasn't ready for that. Oh, come on. You already hit it. Alright. I think I got it. Let's see. I don't got it. So is this like Skaven versus the Lizard Men or the Seraphon? Ah, come on, that shouldn't count. Regal says, seems like it, except all the other units besides the Slan were removed. And then the original Chaos Hunter says, close enough. Come on. Yes, it is. He is incredibly unfair. It's like you can't do it. You can dodge. You can do like a dodge where, like, if you dodge at the right time, you can get out of the attack. You just have to be out of his AoE, I guess. Come on. Bullshit. I was almost there. Regia says, well, at least you got him down to 1.5 health. Yeah. Ah, come on, we can do this. We can do this. Fuck you!
This thug of a guard frog wasn't a kill,
Eat it!
but it was a sweet one.
Ryan says, well done. Thank you, thank you. We're equipping that. Go with the blue one. Ryan says, now do it all over again. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing with these kind of games. Usually that means that you gotta do it again. Like you're gonna have to fight those guys again. Like I have to fight the spearmen again. So I'm probably gonna have to fight those big guys again. Yeah, I'm gonna try the sword for a little bit. I already tried the spear. The spear was great. Now let's try the sword for a bit. How you guys feeling about the game? I think it's got a really nice design. Gameplay is pretty good. The aesthetics are really nice. And I like the simplicity of it, really. Radion says, I feel like I've become more invested than I should. You bastard. Let's chug it down. I'm not sure how to feel about those flies here. Ooh, it's the same kind of spear the little spearman was using against me. The weight is getting a little too heavy, but let's try it out. It actually gives us more one-handed damage.
The chef's hat. Reggie must be close.
So it was a chef's hat. Almost died there. But the game's good. I'm liking it. What's in here? Oh, yes. Sweet nectar. Okay, let's see if we can stay light-weighted. Keeping that kind of damage. Because right now, the best weapon we have might be this new spear that we got. Maybe I can wear something a little bit more lightweight. We'll see. Okay, so this one might have to go with the beanie. This will drop some weight. And Ragiel says change armor. Yeah, exactly. The armor we currently have gives us really good frog resistance, and primarily our enemies are frogs. We haven't fought any mozzie or moles or grubs yet. So I think we want to keep this armor on. So we'll put on the crown. You know what, let's keep the beanie on. Right now we're still under that tick mark, so I think it should be fine. I think what we'll have to worry is if we find a better weapon. I guess that's my brother, the one I'm saving.
His brother, Chef, beaten, chained, and left as bait. The Bog brothers, stinking like the place they called home, had done this.
Okay, let's go ahead and save so we don't have to hear that again.
Their leader, Lanzalut, had never been bested in battle. Had a lance as lethal as it was legend, but he also had the only key.
Never go behind. But I said about never going behind them, and I'd do it. I keep doing it. Almost there. All right, here we go.
Their leader, Lanzalut, had never been bested in battle. He had a lance as lethal as it was legend, but he also had the only key.
Oh, come on. Come on, we can do this. We can do this.
Their leader, Lanzalut, had never been bested in battle. He had a lance as lethal as it was legend, but he also had the only key.
Keep getting behind him. I just gotta stop doing that. Why we got Smiling Sun actually waving? Yeah, that's why I paused it, just so I can actually read your message. Because I'm in the middle of fighting this boss character in the game Tales of Iron. So welcome, welcome. How you doing? Have a good week. What you been up to? It's been a while. I haven't seen you in a while. And Region says use this time between his summoned minions to heal since he's invulnerable. At that time, by the way. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try to do that. Let's get back into it. Ah! Okay, Frijo says, I'm back from a very awkward talk with my parents. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. If you don't mind mentioning it, what was it about? If it's too awkward, then hey, don't worry about it. And Frijo says, how's the game, Rosa? The game is actually pretty good. And you're winning? Yes. More losing than winning, but I am winning. I mean, that's the whole point with a lot of these Soulsborne type games. It's like you keep losing until you win. Nvidia says, damn. You are a true lamenter. Yeah.
Bog Brothers' clan were finally destroyed. Reggie knew they would not be the last.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like in the more intense fight, it starts slowing my my stuff down, so that's why I'm coming a little choppy there. But video says patience with the attacks. Yeah, I definitely have to have patience. Though sometimes I get a little bit too tilted and want to keep attacking. And he says better safe than sorry. And Ragiel says his last phrase actually got weaker than the other two, which is kind of funny. Yeah, you would think, right? It's like whenever he would jump up, it would actually just knock me down and it wouldn't hurt me. And then I would know exactly where he was going to drop because it would be like right on top of me. So it was almost like a tell. There we have the key. That's definitely better than the spear. And then Fidio says, oh, by the way, Rosa, just curious, did Anna's archive work for you? I went to it, but I didn't know like where to go to find the books you were mentioning. So I just saved it in case I ever have an idea for a particular book that I want to search for. Video says, oh, you just go there, right in the search bar for books and look for it. Yeah, that's why I didn't have any particular like books in mind, so I was like, okay, I'll just save this in case of any books I want to read. Right now, the only one I'm thinking that I would like to read, but I can't remember the name of it, is that one crime Hive City one, where it's an enforcer with an Adeptus Mechanicus enforcer. Can't remember the name of that. I want to say it's like Blood and Steel or something. Video says Eisenhorn. I actually have the Eisenhorn. He's the first book. At least the audiobook. I wasn't too impressed with the voice acting in the audiobook. So that's why I need to read it myself, I guess. So I guess it would be a good alternative.
The Bog brothers were dead, and their stench would soon wash away. His brother could go home safe, and the young king would too, after making sure the roads were clear of frog scum.
Video says you mean blood kinds? I think it is something like that, like blood ties maybe. Bloodlines, yeah, there you go. I didn't see that guy earlier. Doesn't his shield look a little bit like that, that one light game? I forgot the name of it now. Yeah, Simon Says, there you go. Thank you, Firidio. Alright, what does the mission say? Yeah, I gotta go back. Via says, but on the topic of books, you remember Realither, right? The artist? Yeah, I remember her. She drew some chibis for a writer who is writing some new dark fantasy romance book called Shadow Dancer. And then Rael says, it said, clear the road of frogs. So probably more fighting. And then Figure asked, you would send these kind of books? I mean, it depends on the book. I mean, I have no problem with dark fantasy romance. Could be fun.
Reggie would need more than a sword on the road now, the ranger told him. He offered the king his best bow, a gift from his guild.
As a Christmassy one. And Frio says, I must send you the information then via Instagram DM. That cool with you? Yeah, for sure.
String. But Reggie was grateful that he hadn't been offered the other one.
Fia says, I love fighting. Yeah, who doesn't? And then Fia says, it reminds me of corn. Let's stack up. Alright, the cool thing is I don't need to actually aim. Rio then says, so you thinking Rust's gonna be the next loyalist returning? Yeah, probably. No, I'd prefer somebody like Corvus Corax to be the next one, honestly. I feel like that would be a lot more interesting because he can go kind of like demon mode.
The Elder had started placing quests on the village notice board. Getting the old rat to part with some coin was no bad idea, considering the funds needed to rebuild the Crimson Fort.
Regel says, I want to paint a Raven Guard army. Yeah, I mean, what's stopping it? For sure, that's a good idea. Regel says, it's probably my favorite loyalist faction. Video says you want Corvus back over Khan. I mean, obviously I want Khan over anybody else to come back. But I think if we're gonna bring one back to give an interesting playstyle and model, would probably be somebody like Corvus. Because like I said, he can go demon mode. Right, it says, because I have 4 Chaos Armies to paint and 3 more Chaos Primarchs. Ah, I gotcha. Alright, so, but if you're seeing Kabuski's take on what a returned Khan would look like, it's pretty cool. I definitely recommend you check it out. Alright, so the farmers are complaining to the village elders that the farmhouse basement has a grub problem. Clear it out so that the farmers can go back to work.
The grub infestation had spread.
Alright, we'll
The
accept that.
farm basement was overrun. The farmer should be able to squeeze bug juice in peace.
Okay, so I guess we gotta go over there for that. But then there's still this mission over here. Let's go ahead and do that mission first. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to keep going towards the right. So let's go back and see what our main quest is. He says, I'm calling it. When Vulcan returns, she's gonna be massive. I don't know through the warp or just perpetual genes, but the guy is gonna come back like 20 feet tall and gonna have a kaiju fight with Angron. I mean, he's already pretty big, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's just as big as Angron. At least the demon Angron. Maybe we can wait and just go through that first. Looks like leaving the stage doesn't sound like something I want to do just yet. Video says he's canonically the second biggest Primarch. Yeah, I mean, the biggest one was supposed to be Magnus, right? Yeah, and then video says Magnus is first, obviously. Yeah. Okay, it's over there where the mission is. Let's see.
The farmer had fled his grub-infested basement in terror. He was sure they would destroy his bug-juicing machine before long. Reggie assured the farmer he would not let that happen.
To kill the bugs. The evil Tyrannid. Yeah, right now we're playing the Skaven against the Slann, and now we're gonna fight the Tyrannid. He just says that Geralt? Ooh, who's Geralt? Video says, the VA, I mean. I don't know, I don't think so. I mean, it's possible, but I don't think so. Ooh, new hat. I will equip that. Ba-da, 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 ba-da. Ba-da-na-na. Looks like a detective hat. Alright, so it lowers the weight, it increases defense, and it helps against insects. So that might be a good option. We're gonna store it for now. But, yeah, that might be good. And that video says, God, haven't seen anything Pink Panther in ages. Oh yeah, I love Pink Panther. It's such a good movie. We're gonna store this too.
grubs were
Our
gone.
spear is pretty
The
good.
farmer could now make the best freshly squeezed bug juice in all Raptum. Reggie liked it with bits.
Yeah, I used to love the original movies. Video says, wasn't it more so a series? Yeah, it was a cartoon series, and it was also a movie series. And then they remade it a few years back with, what's his name? Steve Martin as Inspector Clouseau. Might as well save just in case. Alright, video says, speaking of which, remember the first Inquisitor in 40k history? The first named one in Road Trader? Wasn't it like Inspector, like Obi-Wan Clouseau or something like that? Yeah, Inspector Obi-Wan Sherlock Clouseau, yeah. Yeah. Sorry about that, I kept wanting to say Sherlock Holmes. Thea says, I miss such silly names. I mean, I feel like all of Warhammer Fantasy is just full of silly names. And then Video says, now every fourth character is called Seth. I mean, it's kind of silly. What's this here? Showing that I have something else I gotta do here. Maybe just imagining things. And video says, how's it feeling to stream on a Monday? Feels weird. Yeah, unfortunately things happened in my day-to-day that kind of made it so that I can't work today. So I figured might as well try to stream today. I figure I'll go for another 20 minutes and then I'll have to call it. Video says no work, no money. Yeah, pretty much.
With the path to Longtail Village free of frogs, the builders could start repairs on the Crimson Fort's bridge.
Guess I can't get past these guys. It says I am playing Dark Time myself. Ooh, what are you playing as anyway? Much a class.
With the paths left unguarded, grubs had crawled to the surface. The builders couldn't work while they're there.
Oh, he got me. Video says, currently leveling up my Psyker. I hate playing Psyker. I like playing Psyker. It's actually pretty fun. Psyker and the Zealot are my favorite classes. Zealot more, obviously. What happened to those bugs that I found earlier? Or maybe I gotta talk to those guys again. Video says, I love Ogrins. That makes a lot of sense.
With the path to Longtail Village free of frogs, the builders could start repairs on the Crimson Fort's bridge.
Video says, what's that supposed to mean? Well, the fact that you're a wrestler and you like a lot of melee, like characters in 40k, I feel like Ogrins would be right up your alley.
With the paths left unguarded, grubs had crawled to the surface. The builders couldn't work while they're there. builders could start their repairs in safety, the Crimson Fort would soon be able to welcome visitors again.
And Fidijo says, and that I love dwarves too? Yeah, exactly. But then again, I love dwarves too. And I find myself playing more the dwarf in Vermintide than Ogres in Darktide. Back to my ancestral home. Medaway, I am king.
His brother Chef was glad to be home, but the smith was still missing. The chef believed he might have also been captured. Maybe the elder knew where.
I guess I won't be able to get around in my own house for a while. Back to the Longtail Village.
The village had already started repairs. It would soon be as if the frogs had never come.
Yay, everything's looking nice.
The guard captain, who had recovered, had spread word of the king's rescue of the elders. To show their gratitude, the villagers would help rebuild the rat fort.
Guess I gotta go inside. Looks like we're fighting bugs now, so let's go ahead and put on that grub resistance. Hopefully it That'll help. Okay, so the benefits of this spear is that it does a little less damage, but it weighs a whole lot less. If I were putting on more heavy armor, then maybe. But I think I'll stick with my current spear. Have you seen my brother? Also, the ranger must have seen where
Not
he
so
went.
lucky this time. The elder hadn't seen the frogs with the smith. But maybe the ever-vigilant rangers had seen where the frogs had gone. Young Robin had been headed to the ranger's lodge. Maybe Reggie could ask there.
Yep, bugs. Looks like bugs are the
Rotting
enemy to fight
corpses
right now.
always bring pests. If the grubs get beyond the farm, they'd be everywhere soon.
Hecatan says, what is this madness? A double stream in 1 week? Hey, Rosario. Hey, Hecatan, how's it going? Hold on, let's give a shout out to Hecatan here. Hecatan is a miniature painter and game streamer. And yeah, I think you're from Australia, right? So if you want to check an Aussie do some painting, then definitely check out Hecatan. And yeah, Hecatan says, just gonna head to the optometrist. Well, hey, good luck with the appointment. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Hope your eyesight is amazing. Video says, oh, Major Kill isn't the only 40k Aussie fan? No, he's not. There's actually quite a few. I know that at least people that I watch, Tabletop Time, are from Australia. And I know Victoria Miniatures. They are an Australian miniature creating company. Very cool stuff from both places. And then Hecate says, yeah, currently listening to Caiaphas Kane series on the audio. Oh, nice. Which one? Oh, they hit like a truck. And this is currently going chronological, so I'm guessing you're in the first one, which, if I remember correctly, is called For the Emperor. That was a waste of an arrow. Nice. The first one is definitely great. Alright, but I think here's gonna call it. Yeah, I think we've done pretty good for our very first gaming stream. And I still look forward to playing this game more. How does everybody feel about Tales of Iron for more gaming streams? Peter says, hey, money streams were pretty damn fun. You should do it more often. And then Hekaton says, okay, I gotta dash. Hey, you take care, Hekaton. I'll see you around. And hey, I'm glad you liked the video. Hopefully I can do more. This is more of an impromptu thing than anything else. I might even stream again tomorrow, depending on how my schedule is looking. We'll see. So yeah, I guess we'll continue to play this game throughout this kind of impromptu sort of playing stream. And Vito says, and the game seems fun. Skaven are always fun to watch, lol. Yeah, I know. These are more like adorable Skaven than anything else. So definitely on the more, less backstabby side. Yeah, let's see if we can raid anybody before we go. Alright, there's a few people streaming right now. Let's go ahead and raid D Damage. He is a VTuber and artist. So he usually does a lot of drawing, especially of the Muscle Girl variety. So if you like Muscle Girl, then you'll definitely love his stream. I'm gonna go ahead and hit raid now. Alright, but again, thank you everyone for coming. It's been a pleasure for this very impromptu gaming stream today. Hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully we can do some more. I have been Rosario Rivas, and if you like what I do, would like to support, then please feel free to, follow me on Instagram at Rosario Rivas Art, or check out my YouTube channel, which is also at Rosario Rivas Art. Or you can also donate to my Ko-Fi, which is also at Rosario Rivas Art. But again, thank you very much everybody for coming. It's been a pleasure. You all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you around. Yeah, says was fun, Rosa. Thank you for it. Thank you and good night. Hey, thank you. You guys take care. Have a good night. It's been Rosario Rios, and I'm signing out from the Grim Dark Future. Bye, Violets.
Ario, oh hi! Hi, Rosario. I didn't expect to see you today. Okay. Right. Whenever Rosario got a chance to like make her Vice and Violence character, I need to get you to do that at some point. Should I do that now while I wait for my commissioner? Oh, they said, okay, fine. They finally answered. Let's go. We'll do